7 ways to stop men like Klay Thompson from playing in our faces, girls. We have to stop these men from using us and playing in our faces, okay?
Make this thing, aka hot girl coach in. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Make This Thing, aka hot girl coach in. I am whispering because Klay is still in his food coma from last night. But let me tell y'all about cooking for my man and his family for Thanksgiving. Okay, so this is me getting my greens ready. I had them things cooking overnight. Right here, this is me getting my dressing ready. I do not call it stuffing bag because this is dressing. This is a southern thing. Okay, this is me getting my turkey ready. I already gave it a BBL, injected that thing up last night with all the flavor. This is me getting my roux, my jus, whatever you want to call it, for my mac and cheese ready. I was really nervous.
Do y'all see she's cooking in booty shorts? Those look like panties. I have some panties that look just like that, okay? Do you see what she has on in that man's kitchen, in his mama's kitchen with the daddy around? Like, how you in somebody's house cooking like that around his mama and his dad? But anyways, go ahead.
Nervous because I was like, dang, I'm really finna cook for my man and his whole family. I hope they love this because I got to show them that I really love their son. Okay, so then after that, I started getting my barbecue baked beans ready.
Show them that I really love their son. Okay, girl, go ahead, boo.
And baby, let me tell you, ain't nobody seeing me on barbecue baked beans. If you want to have a conversation, let me know because I'm sure I will win. Okay, so then I had to do my makeup, and then we hurried up and we took all the food over there to the Thompsons. And this is my dressing. This is how my beans came out. This is how all my sides came out. This is how my turkey came out. Mr. Thompson definitely said 10 out of 10.
Okay, so she had to bring the food over there. I thought she was at the house because in the other video, I'm like, why are you at the house, girl, which in your panties?
And I could easily have on my own restaurant, but I didn't want to record him saying it because I was trying to be respectful. Okay, so then this is Klay. He is so ready to eat. He is tired of hearing me talk. I said, babe, what you thankful for? He said, girl, get to that table. I don't want to hear you no more. This is Jacob. He loaded that plate up because he know what time it is. So then this is the beautiful view. This is all the decorations that I ordered. Everything came out so amazing. And I'm pretty sure everybody loved it. This is my plate. This is Klay plate. And he's ready to get to the business, babe. This is Ferris. He already know how I do. So he already knew food was 10 out of 10. Baby. This one the itis kicked in. 10 out of 10. Damn, as you can see, it was good.
All right, y'all. Okay. 7 ways. Hang on, girl. 7 ways. We got, and plus a bonus. I have a bonus. Number 8 is a bonus. Okay. We got to stop these men from playing in our faces. Okay.
I saw this photo and I'm pissed off all over again. You had her looking like she was an in-law. You had her looking like she was in. You had her looking like y'all really loved her. Y'all really cared about her. Playing in her face like that. And the parents, they knew how their son was and how he is. And honestly, I am happy that she's no longer with him because he did not love her. He did not love her at all. A man who chooses to love a woman, especially a woman like Meg, she's lost her parents, her grandparents.
But this is the delusionality with women that I was talking about in my comments yesterday about y'all wanting men who's not married to you to have a moral clause to be committed to you until he take you down there and marry you. There is no proof that he really loves you until that man goes to your father or father figure or male authority in your life, asks for your hand in marriage, propose and take you down to the church, girl. You don't really know if he really love you. Okay.
Shooting with stupid ass the leprechaun, getting dragged, people smearing her name, going through so much. A man who loves a woman like Meg will do any and everything to make sure she does not get hurt anymore. He will.
So did he really love her, sis? Did he really love her? Because we like to talk about, oh, he loved me, but really the proof is him really taking you down to the church and marry you. Okay? And provide and protect and profess his love. Okay?
Make sure that he was a safe space for her. And he played her with that. He made it seem like he was a safe space for her and played her. And I think that's the reason why she made her IG story. She posted that because she doesn't really talk about her breakups. He really bamboozled her. He really played it. And we all really thought that he was good for her. We also got bamboozled. I saw this photo and
ladies, we have to stop them. It's like y'all keep putting yourselves in the roaring lion den and then cry and complain when they tear you to shreds. Okay. So 7 ways to stop men like Klay Thompson from playing in our faces, girls. We have to stop them. Number 1, decide if you want to be a wife or a girlfriend, aka a prey. When you are a girlfriend, you are a prey. Okay. Now, what is the difference between a wife and a girlfriend, aka a prey? A wife is covered, protected, bring down to the church, marry her. A prey, a girlfriend is conquered. Okay, girlfriends, kitty cats get conquered. Okay, and like in the other video I did yesterday, I was trying to find the guy this one, but I'm a little rushing this morning. He probably just wanted to hit it, and he hit it, and then he quit it. See, girlfriends get hit and quit. Wives, we get married, provided for, protected. We carry ourselves like virtuous women. Wives, we take cookies off the table. Wives, nobody get it. Because once, my daddy taught me, once a man sleeps with you, he has conquered you. You have absolutely nothing else to say to him, girls, because he don't beat it out. Okay? He don't beat it up. So what else you gonna say to some man that you allowed to beat it up? Okay, number 2 goes hand in hand. Number 1, stop being girlfriends. The Bible does not say anything about girlfriends. I'm gonna come back and do that video. That girl, the nerve of the girl, the nerve. She have the nerve to say, no suitable man will let me date multiple men. I got to come back and do the video, girl. I ain't got time this morning, okay? I woke up late. Well, I didn't wake up. I was reading and stuff. Okay, stop being a girlfriends. We are not girlfriends over here. Stop giving boyfriends husband benefits. We're not girlfriends. You do not sign up to be a girlfriend. I was not my husband's girlfriend. I've never been a girlfriend, except when I was a little girl. Okay. When my husband told me, he said, I want to exclusively date you. I said, oh, honey, I don't believe in boyfriends and girlfriends. He said, right then and there, he knew she is different. So when he said, okay, well, I'm letting you know I am exclusively dating you. I said, okay. I'm not exclusively dating him, because when he made his decision to exclusively date me, he had gathered all the data he needed to gather to make the determination that I was good enough woman to be his wife. I still didn't have all the information. This was like 3 months. November, January, November, December, 2 months. He had made his decision in 2 months that he wanted to exclusively date me. I didn't have all the information. I didn't know how much you make. I didn't know the credit report. I didn't know how much money you got. I didn't know how much money was in the retirement. I didn't know any of those things. I knew he was a good man. I knew he was kind. I knew he was generous. I knew he was a tither. I knew he was a gentleman. I knew he had a great job. But there were other information I needed to make that determination. And he was asking to meet my daddy. Okay. So number 1 is, let's go over, girls. Come on, girls. Decide if you want to be a wife or girlfriend. Girlfriends get conquered. Wives get covered. Okay. Stop being a girlfriend. Number 3, wife, take the cookie off the table. Nobody gets it. Because a lot of these men, they just want to get in between your legs. Okay, they want to get to the cookie. But if you take the cookie off the table and decide nobody gets the cookie, even if it don't work out, girl, you can still walk and hold your head high. I saw a picture of all the men that was lined up behind Meg banging her. Number four. Wife, don't give wife benefits to boyfriends. This is a cheap little ebook on Amazon. It's like $2 or something. Read it. We are wives. The Bible says he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. It didn't say he who finds a girlfriend. And my daddy told me, you are a wife. You carry yourself like a wife. We don't wash, we don't cook, we don't clean, we don't sex. We don't do any of those things for boyfriends. That's a wife privilege. And no, him taking you out and paying for dates and buying you flowers is not husband benefits. You take me out, you get the pleasure and the honor of being in my presence. You get to open doors for me. So all these broke, dusty men talking about, if you're not going to give me the cookie, then I'm not going to pay for those dates. Run, girls, to the hills from whence cometh your help. Number 5, stop taking yourself off the market for boyfriends. Boyfriends, that girl yesterday, I was so upset. Let me tell you what you do, ladies. When you meet a man who express interest in you, and then you just, that's it. He's the only one. You're talking to him all day. You're texting to him all day. You're only going out with him. And then after about a month or two, he drops you, and all men are dogs and all men are bad. No, you need to wise up and stop being a dum-dum. Let me tell you what you do when you meet a man and you exclusively date him and only him. It is, my dad loved vehicles, okay? And so on Saturdays, we would always go to a car place. In Florida, in New York, wherever we were, Daddy would find himself to a car sales place on Saturdays, okay? And usually when you go to the car place, you would always see the most beautiful car, and it's turning around and around. It is the center of attention. Everybody wants the car. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. So what would it look like if my daddy said, oh, I like that car, to the manager, take that car off the show floor and put it away in the basement and hide it, so nobody else can see it, because I like it. I might want to buy it. I might come back to buy it. I don't know when I'm going to come back, but I don't want anybody else to see the car, to possibly buy the car. So just put the car down there and I'll come back for the car if I decide I want to come back. Does that make any sense? Why would the manager do that, right? That is what you do when you meet a man and he's your only guiding light. You're only dating him. You're only talking to him. You talk to him morning, noon, and night. We don't do that. Dating is for data. Data is not sex, shacking up, having babies. It's none of those things. It is simply to gather data to see if you and this man match on what you want in a husband. I met my husband at 34. My husband, of all the men I dated, my husband is the only man I would have married, which is why I married him. Because even though I dated other men, they didn't have everything I wanted. So this is why you don't just put all your eggs in his one little flimsy basket and gather data on only him, because you don't know. And you're wasting time. You're exclusively only dating him, only for you to waste a whole year, only for him to go cheat on you. We're going to talk about that cheating, because is he really cheating? He didn't sign no paper to say he's going to be committed to you. Moving along. Number 6, there is no commitment except engagement, but understand he can change his mind. Until my husband went to my dad, and he met my dad earlier, because he, in January, he was asking to talk to my father. He wanted to talk to my father, right? And he met with my dad another 2 or 3 times, talked with him. He met my daughter with my father there. Okay, so it wasn't just you gonna meet my daughter. No, my father needs to be there when you meet my daughter. Until my husband went to my dad and asked for my hand in marriage, I have no commitment to him. I was still open to dating multiple men, and he wanted to propose in June, but I think I had stopped talking to him or something. And then he was going away for summer convention, and he was really, really busy. And so before he left for summer convention, he went to my dad and he asked for my hand in marriage, like June, ending of June, before he went away. July, my dad called me and said, Janice, Michael asked for your hand in marriage. He asked for my blessing, and I told him yes. So cut everyone else off, because he asked for your hand in marriage. You want to marry him? Yes, Bishop, I want to marry him. He said, okay, then you need to cut everybody else off. So I met my husband in November of 2011. I dated him, and whoever else who wanted to talk to me asked me out right up till July when he went to my dad and asked my hand in marriage. We did not have a ring because we started looking for a ring, but I didn't find anything I loved. And so then he had to go away. And so by the time he came back in September, he was just busy. Summer's my husband's busy month. When he came back, like the ending of like September, we started looking. And we finally found a ring that I loved. And then he decided he was going to propose to me on my birthday. So no, I am not taking myself off the market to only date him when I don't have all the information about him. And no, I wasn't sleeping with him. My husband proposed this October of 2012, and he wanted to get married December of 2012. No, you tell me why you think he wanted to get married. Why? Because this brown sugar, he wasn't tasting this brown sugar. Okay. He wasn't getting it because men like my husband, these smart corporate men that have a couple of dollars, you cannot sleep with them. You can't, dear. You don't. First of all, we're Christian women anyway. We're not supposed to be fornicating. Okay? So do not take off yourself off the market for one man who shows interest in you. Okay? But even understand that even in engagement, he can still change his mind. He can decide he don't want to marry you. Number 8, marriage is the ultimate commitment. It don't take 55 years to get married. 6 months to a year. 6 months. We proposed October. He wanted to get married December. I told him no. He got his calendar, flipped through it. He said Mother's Day weekend is the last weekend we can get married before my busy season. I said, okay, we get married on Mother's Day weekend. Girl, I didn't check nothing. I didn't check my cycle. I didn't check nothing. I'd be like, okay, that's when we get married. That's how I got my wedding date. He's like, that's the last weekend we can get married before my busy season. And even on our honeymoon, he was working. Marriage is the ultimate commitment. Even at the aisle, even when you're standing at the altar, he can still change his mind. And in my church, when we get married, and Pastor kiss the bride, and everybody want to run up and take pictures, Pastor, y'all are not ready. Y'all are not married yet. He had the little table over here. He said, come over here. Come over here with the witnesses. Sign the marriage certificate. Until you sign it, you are not married. Yes, Pastor gave you vows. You took vows. But until you sign that paper, you're not married. So he said, come on over, sign these papers. And he said, I take this to City Hall myself to make sure it's in the book of record that y'all is married. And then he said, okay, take your pictures and all of that. Okay? Bonus number 8, do not monetize your marriage. I'm not saying you can't share. Of course I share. I share pictures. I share flowers. I share stuff. But everything, every post, every day, every video, your marriage, your this, don't do it. Your marriage is a covenant between you, God, and your husband, and you should cover your covenant. Do not expose your marriage for everybody to comment on. Again, I am not saying share. Don't share. I share things. Sometimes it's 6 months before I share anything. Maybe flowers or pictures, or we're going out or dinner or something like that. Okay? So go back over this video. This is how you stop these men from playing in your faces. Take the cookie off the table. As long as you're dishing the cookie out, they will play in your faces. As long as you're only dating him and you've been exclusive with him without a ring on your finger, he is playing you. He can play in your face. But I guarantee you, if you stop being girlfriends, they will not be able to play in your face, boo-boo. Okay? And stop thinking that because you two are dating, he can date somebody else. See, y'all are not ready for the level of dating that I'm ready, that I did. Y'all are not ready. I didn't care who Mike slept with, who he was doing whatever with, who do nothing. I didn't care until he went to my father, asked for my hand in marriage, and put on this gorgeous ring on my finger. I didn't care what he was doing. He could have gotten out the bed with a woman on his way to propose to me. I didn't care. Until he proposed, I have absolutely nothing to say. Because he's proposing to me. He didn't propose to her or anybody else. He's proposing to me. But a lot of women, y'all are not ready for that level of commitment to dating. And this is how you stop men from playing in your face. Take your cookie off the table is the devotional. Do it in the mornings when you get up. Do it to get you ready for the day. My other book, Dating is for Dating, is available on Amazon. In Christ I Am. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Talk to you later. I'm sorry I'm rushing this morning. Love you. Bye. Comment below.